Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. Now I'm going to share you that differences between IM physical inventory and WM physical inventory. So IM means inventory management and WM means warehouse management. So even the EWM wise I will plan, but at high level it will be similar. But anyway, we will have a dedicated video between WM and EWM. So when it comes to inventory management, we know that stock will be done at you count the stock or you manage the stock at storage location level. And when it comes to warehouse management, the storage bin is the smallest level. So in IM, the stock count happens at the storage location level, and in WM it will be storage bin level. And storage location and material combination can be blocked for posting. So when you create a physical inventory document, there are options that you can post. You can block the posting so that no one can do any transfer, receiving, or picking, receiving goods issue. Nothing can be done. In similar way, once the physical inventory document is created, the respective bin will be blocked. Okay, even we have a cycle count process where the material level also we can do the blocking. So that bin cannot be used for receiving or picking. No operations can be done once you create the physical inventory document. So recount is possible if there are stock counts are completed, but if the differences are not accurate and it's not acceptable, at that point of time, you can initiate the process called recount. The recount is possible in both the cases, but in case of IM physical inventory, when you create recount with parent physical inventory document, system will create new document number. But in case of WM, it will keep the same document, but it will generate a recount version 1, version 2, like that it will create in WM. Stock postings can be done. Yeah, as soon as you enter the inventory count, the stock postings can be done, irrespective whether you clear the differences or not. In WM, after stock count, you cannot do. Still, you have to do the WM stock differences with LA20. So with LA20 transaction, you have to clear the WM stock differences. So the loss or gain will go to 999. Later, you can take time. So when you do the physical inventory differences posting with MA07, the 701, 702, these moment type based on the quality block that moment types are different. So 7 series moment types. So 701, 702 will be posted as a material document. In case of WM, you will do the LI21, the last step of IM WM differences. Then system will post 711, 712 material document. When you check MB51, if you see the moment type 701, 702, 703, 704, those 70 series will be inventory management level, inventory management related one. And WM, it will be 71 series. It will be WM related physical inventory loss or gain. So all IM related transactions start with M, like MA01, MA31, MA04, MA07, MA20, MA24, all these transactions. In case of WM, it will be LA01N or LX16, LX15, LA11N, okay, LA20, LA21, all those transaction codes are available. So always, these are the difference between IM and WM physical inventory. In both the cases, the target is to find the book inventory and differences between book inventory and system book inventory and the physical inventory. Book inventory means system inventory, and physical inventory, like the real how much physical stock is available. We need to compare. The differences need to be addressed either as a loss or gain. We have to post the differences so that the regular operations will work properly, because you are matching the physical stock and system stock, both are 100 pieces, 100 pieces. So the sales team can plan their sales activities, and the MRP, the procurement team, can plan how much stock they need to procure for the ongoing requirements, like a sales requirements or STO requirements from other branches. So all these things can be managed if we have a physical stock and system stock are same. Otherwise, you will have a lot of challenges that system is saying 100, physical is 85 or 92, but system can create the sales order, outbound delivery, but when you go there, there is no stock. So suddenly you have to inform to your customer that I cannot provide you the stock because of certain issues. So all these things can be avoided if you make the physical inventory process efficient in your company. So I hope in this video you learned about the differences between IM and WM physical inventory and the benefit of physical inventory process. If you have any more points about this process, you can put it as a comment. And if you like the video, please share with your friends and the beginners. I hope everyone will get benefit out of this. Thank you. Hi friends, good morning everyone. Thanks to all of you for your strong support on Udemy, YouTube, and providing ratings and sharing our videos with your circle and watching again and again and learning and giving the blessings. It's really kind of a special moment in my entire professional career. And next month we are completing 9 years of our YouTube channel. And this passionate journey just it happened because of your strong support and continuous blessings. In this video, I'm going to tell about the topics which are useful for any consultant, especially for the beginners when you join, and what kind of a different topics you daily work, and those topics, whether those are available on our Udemy or YouTube channel, I'm going to connect today. So today our focus is that what kind of activities you do and what are the sources on our YouTube or Udemy. We have mainly the two platforms, and another one is blog. So if there are something, how to search it. So recently we are working as part of this entire support we gave to one of the MNC companies. So from many people from most of the people are from India only they're working. And I see that few beginners are 1 year, 6 months, just freshers, they joined in the project. So I was guiding them that you learn these things so that your regular work will be more peaceful and you don't have to depend too much on your senior. He was very busy and he may not able to give the time, or he may show his anger, or he may show frustration, because it's a normal human. You're working on a lot of tickets and the few people are pinging how to check the job, how to check the side doc. Can you teach me how to verify this? Do we have this report? How to check the custom code? So all these kind of things will make a lot of what do you call it, will impact your productivity, and also it will impact your name, and mainly you will lose the peace. So initial journey, that 1 to 2 years of journey, if you are managing properly with your skills, with your planning, you will not have a negative. Otherwise, oh, this job is like this and SAP job is not good. Any job, if you are not learning properly, and like I mentioned in multiple videos, nowadays many people, I felt disappointed when I was talking to them. They didn't even have an sandbox or ID system to practice. They're just reading the interview question and answers, or watching some videos, or reading some books and going for interview. You're a SAP consultant. When I was learning in 2011, we used to have ID system and they do plant company code, all the setup and creating purchase order, what kind of errors we are getting. Some GL account is missing, or some OBYC settings are missing, or pricing process is not done. You will get plenty of issues, and those things, when you're fixing, your knowledge and your skills will be improved. So please practice, and let's hope this video will be helpful to the people who got the job as a campus selections and how they are managing. I hope it will be helpful. So let's go to our topic today. I will highlight few topics which will be helpful for any SAP consultant for the initial role. So let's go here. SAP consultant, regular or day-to-day activities. Day-to-day activities in support. I'll highlight support. In implementation means mostly you will get that kind of activities given by your team member. Okay. But like I mentioned that if your implementation, mostly after getting some experience only they will give you. They won't give you just like that, right? So that part also we can highlight. So let's check this one. Monitoring rate of errors, monitoring bad job, like checking bad job error, and verifying the logs why it was failed and all. logs, step details, etc. Using LSNW, and I'm going to make that migration cockpit also in future. So any LSNW kind of migration programs or migration transactions. That is to see that how to do the BDC recording. So I think the BDC recording after you go to S/4HANA, mostly BDC no more as part of the clean core. SAP is mostly filling with either APIs or BAPIs and all function modules, but no more BDC. At least for ECC people, it will be helpful. BDC recording related transport request, at least how to get a transport request and what are the different types of transport requests are there. Create display, checking the list of transport requests, how to identify. So those kind of a things. But the basic things like SUIM, checking user roles, missing user roles. Based on the role, how to find the transaction code. That such kind of a knowledge is required. Okay. So if we can see a few more similar kind of a topics which are available already in our content and how you have to plan and how you need to learn. Okay. So those kind of things we can check it. So WAPI function module testing, at least you should know about how to test it, how to use it, how to test it. Tables uses to extract data with S16N or 16. We have all the videos related. Of course, IDOCs. Monitoring, I have given here monitoring IDOC errors and setup also. And setup in system so that you will understand how it was set up, those kind of things. Knowing about the background jobs. Okay, it's already here, the bad job or background error and knowing about the background job things. IDOCs and the basic config like how to check the SAP configuration modes, like you can check it. There are multiple things, at least today I will highlight these points. And so all these things we have videos on our channel. Okay, you need, for example, monitoring IDOC errors and setup in system. So you can go here and set up in system by Ganesh Padala. At the same time, I will keep it in our blog. So here we have one called SAP IDOC videos. There are 9 videos are there. Here I explained about monitoring the videos and monitoring the IDOCs, errors, how to check it, how to check based on the data, and how to edit an IDOC to reprocess if we certain special cases, and how to make it an IDOC completely inactive. Okay, all those things were explained. See, important client settings of IDOC setup, output mode uses the configuration setup in outbound IDOC. So IDOC reprocessing, if there is an error, how to reprocess it. All these things are available on our channel. Please go through and learn. And if you want to know about in-depth about how to basic setup also, so if you come to our channel or we directly go to Udemy, so we have a course which is quite popular on Udemy. You can use this IDOC training for functional consultants. In this course, you will learn about from the starting setup, IDOC type, message type, how was the linkage, how to maintain the partner profiles, the entire setup. That will be helpful for you more about implementation projects or any new requirements. In a support consultant, mostly don't set up, at least you should know where to check the partner profile, what kind of error was coming, whether it's a data error, a connection error, or missing partner profile error. A new vendor was created but not maintained in the partner. So you can easily estimate and you can fix the issue as early as possible, which will save you a lot of time. If you think that to learn the 6 hours of course will be burden for you, then you have to spend for each issue 1 to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours extra if you don't have a proper knowledge. If you have a knowledge, you will find quickly, which will be helpful for you to save a lot of time. Okay, any topic and by Ganesh Padala, you can put it, bad job error and all. So I'm going to upload the dedicated bad job related video. I hope it will be helpful. For now, you need to check the report as email users by Ganesh Padala. It just sets like this so that we have a video. What happens in this video, we covered the background job creation also because that's part of the setup. So we need to do that. So in this video, SAP report has daily email to users, right? In this report, you will learn how to create a background job also. And dedicated, if you want to know all these background job, those things and all, we have a course called SAP Common Course for all functional consultants. In this video, we will have LS&W, different type of methods, background job, BDC recording. So multiple things which are useful for all the functional consultants, whether you are MM consultant, SD, EWM, WM, any module, this course will be helpful for you. So next one, LS&W. So LS&W wise, we have very good videos, LS&W by Ganesh Padala. So you will find this most popular video on our channel, 194K. So it has recording method, and that was have two parts. I combined and released here. And also we have extension of materials using recording method. So extension of material with LS&W also is available. And how to change the price condition records in bulk. Okay, LS&W to maintain the price condition records, that also available here, and how to import from one area to another area, that also available. So all these are multiple videos available, and a similar way in this course also you cover it, and in YouTube also we have quite number of topics. Another one, BDC recording. If you are using in ECC, if you are making certain kind of things, still the BDC will be available. So BDC recording by Ganesh Padala. The topic and by Ganesh Padala, if you enter, if there is something, it definitely comes. See here, how to do a recording for BDC and how you are going to provide to your ABAP consultant. So it will be helpful for you. I hope you can share it and get required knowledge. You can watch and learn and practice. Transport request, I think quite number of videos are there on transport request by Ganesh Padala. So you will find the transport request related video. So how to get the table for transport request, you will find the list of transport requests created by respective user ID, and how to release the transport request. And there are multiple other videos related to that one. How to split the TR, how to change the TR name after the release. So there are, I think 6-7 videos are available related to transport request. I'm sure you will get benefit. Please watch it. SUIM checking missing roles. I think we have a video. SUIM by Ganesh Padala. So here we have that basic transaction code, how to check the roles. Okay. So in this video, I explain. I hope it will be helpful for you, at least to verify at some level that a user is saying that when I don't have access, or else you want to know that whether the respective transaction code is available in a role. Is there any suitable business role is available for a transaction code? You can use this SUIM. Watch this video, just 16 minutes video. I explained in detail about how to verify and how to use SUIM efficiently. I'm sure you are going to get benefit out of this. BAPI, yeah, BAPI function module. You will find multiple BAPI by Ganesh Padala, function module by Ganesh Padala. So all BAPI function modules are combined and kept in one video, 44 minutes. You can watch that video. So I'm sure you're going to get required knowledge. And even on Udemy also, we have one WM BAPI video course for free. You can just go and search, you will find that. Table uses, I think SAP tables by Ganesh Padala. We have quite a number of videos. One is preparing custom logic, another one is remembering the tables, how to get SAP tables related videos. We have 11 videos. So I'm sure you're going to get those kind of skills, okay? How you are going to make it. So you can watch that videos and you will get the required skills. For example, see here, process of getting open reservation with table and how to edit standard table, okay? How to find the list of tables, logic related, how to write a logic for a bar. There plenty of videos are there. I'm not sure why the people are not going to the playlist and learn and practice. So I'm sure you're going to start after watching this video. How to check SAP configuration notes? There are multiple SAP configuration videos are available. Okay, even you also, when you go for SAP configuration, you can use the path mainly, how you are going to use the path. And later, if you don't know certain configuration, that also you can use by searching. Either you go by module, uh, like you want to check for the logistic general related material management, that is one way. And normally sets wise also you can definitely you can do. For example, you want to configure material group. So you can search by material group. So system will show you the list of SAP nodes related to material group. So based on your understanding, like whether it will be under in logistic general or material management, you can choose accordingly and get it. Okay. Looks like it is taking time. Then based on that, we'll see. So there are quite number of other topics also available. You need to follow the playlist I was mentioning again and again. And dedicated topics you want to learn means in our blog, if you come, you will see that purchasing, invoice, direct processes, or you want to learn something latest related one. We have this ECC S/4HANA differences, where you will find that main differences. I keep adding. Okay, I added recently that SAP and Activate methodology. I'm going to add that more differences between SAP and Activate. So quite similar actually, 80 to 90%. The 10 to 20%, I'm trying to cover certain points and share with all of you. So I hope it will be helpful to all of you. And keep watching and keep learning. And SAP notes, based on the module, you always come to closer and use this search method, which will be helpful for you, like how to find the SAP notes related to that and all. So if you have any other inputs or any other questions about the content you are not able to find, or you have certain kind of topics which are not available on our YouTube or Udemy, and you wanted to learn those topics, please put as a comment. I will definitely consider for making those videos in my coming days whenever I make new video plan. So I'm sure that finally we wanted to share knowledge, and we wanted to share knowledge with more number of people. That's the intention. That's why we are making these many efforts to keep people, to help people and to share knowledge with the people. So that is in your hands, like how many people are going to be benefited. Keep sharing and keep learning. So I'm sure that if you are preparing for a job, or you are just trying enhancing your skills for changing job in the future, so for all those different kind of purposes, everybody will have the different type of requirements. So I'm sure that these content, these videos or interview questions and practice, say practical scenarios like business processes, all these things will be helpful for your career. But please practice, not just reading or not just watching the videos. So if you don't practice, you will not have the great command whether the question is correct or wrong. So same way, right? When you're doing a mathematics and all, without practice, you cannot get it. You have to practice. Then only you can do better. Correct? So that's what how you need to plan your. preparation and knowledge enhancement, all those things. You can see all these kind of nodes. You can see whatever node you wanted to, for example, define material groups. Double click on that. So system will take you to that respective configuration node. See here, it is under logistics general, material master, settings for key fields, then define material groups. So in this way also you can set that. And another one is customization. Many people think like, how much customization is there? I'm not able to understand, like that they say, right? Finding custom programs and transaction reports. So once you go to your company, go to TSTC, okay, and give Z star or Y star. So it's a IDA system, so you don't have. You will see all Z star. And if you want to know about MM, generally Z star, MM star. So you will get all MM related things. Few companies will use Y, so you have to give Y star, MM star. So you will find all MM related T codes. Similar way, you can verify for that also. Okay. And for example, SA16N, and here you can come and give Z star, MM star, and click F4. If there is any table related to Z star MM, you will get it. Okay, you have to give Z star, MM star. Start with Z and contains MM, you will get it. So, okay, these many MM customized transaction codes are there, these many tier tables are there, these many programs are there. You can understand, you can start learning that what is the purpose, why did they create, go through the KT documents, go through the function specifications. Certain things you cannot understand until you go to the either design or checking the basic debugging skills also you need to improve. So these are the few tips for you to manage your work efficiently without much tension and all. And thanks to all of you for your time. And I hope you will respect my time and my efforts. Why did I make this video? Please go through and continue checking the videos which are available, and check our Udemy for your learning any specific topic from start to end. Good luck for you, and let's meet with another video. Thank you. Hi, everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. So in this video, I'm going to tell about few important points during go live. Maybe around 3-4 days before go live or after go live, that around 1 week to 10 days time. I want to highlight few points. I think few of the points already covered in my SAP methodology video. And if you watch the complete video, you would get a good idea that what are the activities we do and what are the sensitive things. Okay. So I want to highlight a few things. It's a short video. What happened once we complete this initial stock upload, right? In the cutover, maybe tomorrow go live means mostly we complete by today or 4 days before or 3 days before. The cooling period will be put it. And we call like some off day or 1 day business will give you that. We are not going to do the operations. Please complete all these activities. So after completion of that one is 561, 562, most of the companies, okay, as of now, I involved in multiple projects, multiple clients, maybe some 20 plus, you can say. I think almost all companies, 561, 562 related GL, which you assigned in OBYC, right? That will be blocked. So you cannot use 561, 562 anymore. If you really need any entry of stock, either we use 202 or we use a physical inventory process to increase that, to decrease the stock. That's what happens. So that's what we need to understand, that the initial entry of stock after completion 561, 562 generally won't be available. If there is any stock adjustment is required, you have to go for a physical inventory process or Ganesh cost center, like that you have to do. Of course, we need to get from the proper procurement process. So it's not something like how we are increasing in any kind of ID system or quality system. You just go there and just increase the stock, right? It's not possible like that in real-time system. You cannot do that. The next point is initial stock balance reconciliation. Yeah, there is a process called initial stock. Currently, the company is using any other ERP system, any old ERP system, or else they are using certain kind of activities. For example, might be using a normal Microsoft Excel or any kind of whatever system. So whatever the balance they are providing to you, this is the total quantity, this is the total amount. After you complete the activity in SAP, you have to do the reconciliation. Either you download the MB52 report and send the business for this is the total quantity and total amount. That should match. So then only the reconciliation process is completed. So like that we mentioned. Okay. So that's the thing we have to understand and what we are going to do it. Okay. So GL level balance reconciliation. Yeah, in the similar way, the GL level also finance will do the GL level reconciliation, whether all are completed or not. So they will verify that how much is GL amount is loaded. So those things also the reconciliation will be done. First transaction verification and sign off. So this is like on the day of go live. So on the day of go live, what happens? The first transaction mostly it will be sales invoice printing because that's a positive, right? Which we are getting as a accounts receivable. Okay, so that kind of a one print will be taken and sign off. Like that, all the documents will be printed. One purchase order, letter one purchase order, letter one any one payment related one. So multiple documents will be printed and verified. All the details are good like that. That kind of things will happen. Sign off means is the formally less verification kind of thing. If there is any checklist that what are the go live golden transaction and what is the second transaction at what time what we are going to do, that type of list will be prepared for the go live date. So the checklist will be like this is completed, this is completed, this has some issue. Yeah, morning 10 o'clock issue, around 3 p.m. it is completed. So like that planned time and actual time, those tracking also will be there. No transmission of open PO and SO data to customers. So this kind of a thing, like for example, no transmission is something like if you are doing any UAT kind of thing. So we have to that one, and also in the go live time, the cutover POs are created, right? Cutover PO, cutover sales order, those things already the business knows that sales orders were created sometime back or purchase orders created 1 month before. So again, this purchase order they don't transmit. So if you have any output type, either you don't maintain the condition record until the cutover is completed. After that, you can maintain it. If it is triggers also, you have to delete it because the business will get confused. 1 month before I received the same material, 100 quantity. Again, the company has sent again that one. They might think that that may be the new PO. Okay. So, and also the PO numbering wise also, if possible, try to utilize based on the business requirement. Current PO numbering only if you can use it. So the confusion will be avoided. And the numbering also, the last number we can continue so that duplicate PO numbers will not be there from the old system and new system. So once the cutover is completed, then the fresh POs will be created. For that, you have to transmit to the vendor for your EDI related ASN, vendor confirmation, those related information. Old material number and vendor material number. So this will play a key role. Even a few of the projects we work like after 1.5 years also, still they are habitual with old material number. So when you see that people write, what they do, they just go to when they set the material, for example, MM03. So he was searching like this. I was asking like after 1.5 years to us also you're still doing that. Means he's very old user. I said like old material numbers. He has been working for some 20 years or 15 years sometime. So he said like I'm still remembering the old material number. So he gave the old material number or some what are the number 1, 2, 3, 4 star whatever like that, and he's getting the material number. So the old material number maintenance in Material Master will be definitely helpful. So where we have to maintain, I think you know that in the basic data one. Okay. So we have a field called old material number. Here you can maintain so that it will be helpful for business users to search the materials. And similar way for the vendor material number, we have multiple videos also on this vendor material number related one. Okay, so how you are going to maintain, for example, so actually one and one. So vendor material number is the unique number for the combination of vendor and material, which is maintained in the purchase info record. Okay, so purchase info record, if you go to the general data, so here we have vendor material number. In S4 HANA, the name is like a supplier material number, SCPP, METNO. So if you maintain this data, it will be helpful during receiving. Even few projects what I have done, but while receiving the product label, everything contains supplier material number only. They don't maintain our material number because a vendor is providing materials to 1,000 customers. Few may have SAP, few may have Oracle, few may have some AW, whatever different systems they are using, and everyone might have their own numbering, right? So the supplier cannot keep it all those numbers. So they will send the material with supplier material number. So how I have designed when after scanning the material, after scanning the purchase order or inbound delivery, they scan the supplier material number. Based on supplier material number and the vendor in the purchase order, I get the number from the info record. Okay. So either info record, and the same thing it is stored in EKPO table also. If you check the purchase order also, we have the field called vendor material number. So let me show you that where it is. Yeah. See here, supplier material number is available in purchase order item level also. So this is the way how you can, you need to maintain. If the business is missing also, if they don't take that much serious, you have to explain that what is the use of world material number and vendor material number. So these kind of things you need to take care while uploading the master data and all. In case of interfacing with other system, reconciliation between system for the data related to material master stock and any other data. So the reconciliation, what happens generally, we try to send the data, but we don't make the confirmation whether it is successfully reached to them or not. So APARAC we used to call like APARAC, or at least you can, for a simple understanding, the status confirmation. So they have to send that, yes, we received it. And also daily reconciliation. For example, SAP has 1,000 quantity and that third-party system has 1,000 or not. That kind of reconciliation also will be helpful to avoid regular operation issues. They have some inconsistency, certain transaction is failed, or there's certain kind of interface issue. So both systems are not having the similar kind of a quantity. So that will lead certain issues in the real time. Okay. What exactly happens? They are not able to plan because they have only 98 quantity, but you have 100 quantity. So that kind of a thing can be avoided by doing the proper reconciliation. Either it can be weekly or daily reconciliation, or in the dashboards where you can see the status of SAP total stock and say third-party systems or total stock, such kind of a things also you can manage and plan for efficient interface system. Stop all interface during cutover. Yeah, this is something similar to what I mentioned here, no transmission. So almost similar kind of a thing. Stop all interfaces during cutover because you are going to upload many materials and you are going to upload a lot of purchase orders. So these interfaces can be avoided to send multiple times. Okay. So any changes and all, one time you can send it after completion of the cutover. Of course, after that, we are going to activate regular intervals, like either 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 hour, whatever interval we are going to keep it, that will keep happening, that will be keep updating by the system in the regular intervals based on the ongoing operations. Okay, so that's what we need to understand, how system is going to work and how things will be happening. Background job creation and relevant variants creation. Yeah. So anyway, this is part of the checklist. We used to have that all the configurations are moved or not, number ranges are maintained, client specific things, release strategy related things maintained or not, background job creation request is sent or not, relevant variants are created or not. Because if you're asking for a background job, you should create a variant and you have to template, you have to fill like what is the job name, it should be 32 characters max. And then what is the program, what is the variant, how frequent it has to run, 15 minutes or 1 hour, or daily once, at what time. So all these parameters we have to fill and share with our respective team who is going to create, mostly basis creates. So they are going to create, but you have to provide all this input because they don't have that information. Roles with pop values. These are all part of cutover. If you watch our videos, we explain in the cutover time. All the roles must be created for the required transaction codes, and those roles are assigned to the relevant members. He is a purchasing member. You should have access to PO creation, PO change, and PO reports. Okay. And if he's working in inventory management, you should have access to any kind of inventory postings and cancellations, report access, checking the quantities, all those information. So these are the few very important points. And of course, if I consider a few more things also will be added. So if I get some more important points, I felt like let's make it 10. So compared to some other 9, 8 or 12, 11 like that, 10. And if I have some more points and if I feel that this will be helpful to all of our YouTube family, LinkedIn, Udemy, so all of our close followers, so I will make one more video to share with you. I'm sure you got some benefit, I believe. So thanks for your time. Keep sharing and keep learning. Have a good day. Hi, everyone. Good morning. I hope all of you are doing good. And in this video, I'm going to tell that what are the few key activities we do after we move the complete configuration to quality system. So as we know that one, we do the configuration in golden system, golden client. After that, we copy to testing client. There we do some unit testing. So once everything is completed, before we plan for system integration testing, we move the configuration to quality. So here what happens once you move the complete changes to quality system, we have to do certain kind of activities. So first activity generally which we carried out, we have to maintain the number ranges for material, vendor master, PR, PO, whatever documents are there in case of business partner in S/4HANA. So all these kind of things we have to maintain, the number ranges you need to maintain. The release strategy related, okay, CL20 and related things you have to maintain. So whatever release strategy related, the checklist, those we have to maintain. And condition records, output, and this kind of master data it comes under, like if you have any kind of a price condition records, MEK1 or output condition records, NACE related. So those kind of a configuration, so this kind of data we have to maintain. Of course, master data, the material master, info record, source list, quota arrangement, all these master data need to be created so that you can run these scenarios. Authorization roles, the roles we have to share with the security or GRC team. They will create all the required roles and assignment roles should be ready. So before you start the key user training or UAT activity, these roles should be ready. During SIT, it's not required because anyway consultant will have the all access, right? So roles should be ready and before you start the UAT. So these are the different prerequisites. These are all for SIT prerequisite. These are all for UAT prerequisite. And all vendor masters should have, yeah, this is the one thing. So vendor master we maintain with the correct email, right? Vendor and customer and all. But the correct email may cause you to send the data when you're testing certain kind of externals and automatic email after PO creation. These kind of things, they don't want to send that data to the actual vendor from the test system. So what we do, either we keep the wrong email or else we put the same email with the ending hash. So email is wrong, so data will not go there. For our any testing, we keep that for the same vendor, we keep our consultant email for our testing because we want to verify whether we are receiving the PDF copy or we are receiving any additional information properly or not. Ensure interfaces to external vendors should not be sent from quality system. Yeah, this is another thing. So you would be using ASN, like we have pure status information we are sending to the vendor, or after sales order created, any information we are sending to the customer. So those kind of wherever we are sending the data to your third party. Third party, if it is again within our interface system, they will also have a quality system. so that we tie up with both the systems, development, our quality, SAP quality, and third-party system quality. Both are connected through this logical system concept via middleware. So there is no issue because our test data will go to their test system only. But I'm talking about the vendors, customers, or any other custom duty related. You are sending some information to the custom department. So those kind of things we should be careful, and we cannot believe, or we cannot rely only on the basis they stop the connection from the quality. So sometimes for the testing, we may ask them to activate it, so that these kind of data ensure that vendor emails, customer emails, and vendor related transmission related data, those kind of information we should not maintain with the correct data in test system. So it will be, if there is any testing is planned, then we have to connect and do that carefully. And also, if possible, in the PO format somewhere, you can keep it one text test system like that. So that will be avoiding any other confusions. Next one is background job creation. So background job creation, we have to create all the background jobs. First of all, you need to create the variant first and give the variant program and frequency so that they will create in a test system. So the background job testing also, you have to do it, whether it's working fine or not. So then the same kind of a template by changing the little changes to the test system T and production system, maybe P, or live system L, whatever the naming kind of name nomenclature was designed, right? So based on that, we create in the production system. Cutover mass upload programs, yes. Cutover will be done after completion of realization, like overall complete phase completed, right? So same thing, one before do the cutover, you're going to do some 10,000, 30,000 materials you're going to upload in production system. So those activities before doing that one, you have to do that mass upload programs. If you create any customized one, you have to do in the quality system, so that any errors, anything, runtime errors are coming when the data is more than 5,000, more than 10,000, those kind of issues can be fixed well in advance compared to be panic during the cutover time where you will have hardly 1 day, 2 day, 3 days of time. Volume testing, yeah, I just wanted to highlight, we always popular for these kind of things, right? System integration testing, user acceptance testing, and regression testing. So at high level, I explained in some other videos, system integration testing means we do the end-to-end process, start with maybe requirement, any department to MM, then WM, then SD, or production and planning, finance, all the modules, end-to-end process, we do the testing, multiple processes, buying or procuring from import, like overseas vendor, and procuring from a domestic vendor, one process, and some service procurement process, scrap sales process, or subcontracting process. Like that, we do the process wise, we do it. Multiple modules will be involved. UAT, the same template, same process, but it will be done by user. But when the user was doing, they will take more real-time scenarios. So last month PO, they will take it and they create a PO in the similar way, same material, same vendor, same quantity. If they get any challenges, we have to fix it. And regression testing is for if it is a fresh system, first company, regression testing is not needed. If it is already there are 5-6 companies are running from last 3-4 years and you are implementing another company in the same system, at that point of time, we have to do the regression testing to ensure that this new company programs and new company changes will not impact the existing companies. How do you define the regression scope? So regression scope will be defined based on the what kind of objects they're working, what kind of changes they're doing. For example, there are global programs, are there some 50 programs, in that 6 programs they made changes. So those 6 programs will be part of regression testing. So the basic regular cycles also will take it. Among the existing 4 company codes, we'll take 1 or 2 company codes, or 4 company codes with certain scenarios. Like that, regression testing will be done. So volume testing is something related to like how we do in SAT or something, but certain processes we take to test in a huge volume. Those transactions generally happen in huge. So whatever testing we do in SAT, UAT, it may not be sufficient to know that programs will really work when such kind of a huge data will be used. So due to that reason, we do the volume testing. So by creating huge data, or PO creation with some 50 line items, and PO creation with huge value, So the approval process is working fine or not, forms are showing the actual data or any decimals are missing. So that kind of a things also we need to do it. So these are the few key elements in quality system, and there are few more points are there. Just I filtered it to have these 10 points to illustrate to explain to all of you. I hope these whatever inputs I have given, those will be helpful for you to learn and to apply in your real time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your kind support to me on Udemy, YouTube, LinkedIn, blog, wherever you are supporting me. Keep supporting, maintain the same support, provide your ratings on Udemy once you finish the courses. And on YouTube, you can share our videos and put your comment. How did you get like a benefit from our videos? And if you have any feedback or improvements or any kind of inputs, please provide, because then only I can make it better, I can correct it. So finally, my intention to share knowledge with many of you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's meet with other video. Thank you. Hi friends, good morning everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what is this blackout period or cooling period. Okay, so this word we used to hear during implementation project, just before go live and during the cutover time, we used to get some uh, period of blackout, 2 days, 1 day, off day also there will be, and 4 5 days also certain business can provide. But they will select certain key transactions. They have to do it. They cannot stop in their old system. So certain things also we have to make a plan. So let them do the business and monitor it, and then we have to add into our system. So these kind of things happen. So here mainly I collected the theoretical data, how we can understand about the what is this blackout period. If you see here in an implementation SAP implementation project, the blackout period is a crucial time frame during the cutover phase, when the legacy system, the old system being replaced, is shut down and the new SAP system takes over. During this period, there is a temporary halt in regular business operations, as no transaction, new transactions are allowed in the old system, and all activities are migrated to the new SAP environment. So business can give 1 day at a time or 2 days time. So most of the operation they will stop for 1 day or 2 days, and some of the activities like they will do in offline. So we have to add into our system. So such kind of a planning also happen based on the multiple projects. Like I mentioned that we have a different projects. So based on the projects, certain give 2 days, certain transaction cannot be stopped. Still they have to run. Even if you say the manufacturing companies and all, they cannot stop 3 days for us, right? So they might give certain point of time, maybe Sunday afternoon 1 o'clock to till Monday off day. So like that also they give, or else Saturday night 8 p.m. to entire Sunday there will be holiday, and Monday morning 10 o'clock we have to complete the activity. So day and night also the team will work for doing the cutover, uploading all the transactions, making required configuration we could have moved little in advance. Sometimes what happened, this is downtime. We also call like the word called downtime also. Complete system will be stopped during these activities, certain kind of activities, and other systems are working, right? So you have to coordinate with all the teams. So these kind of challenges we need to address it. So key characteristics of blackout period, if you see that, transitional period. So what is this transitional period? It marks the transition from the old system to the new system. So the old system to new system, that transition is there, right? Till now, old system is running. We are doing everything in our quality system, earlier development and quality. Even we came to production to move the technical go live, certain configuration things we have moved it after completion of regression testing. If there is already other companies are using, if it is a fresh system, no issues. We can move everything in technical. Business go live, we will plan exactly the day where we are going to decide it. So no new transactions, business transactions are recorded in the legacy system during this time. So the 2 days, they don't post anything in their current system because we are making our system ready for them to use in live. If they're not able to cope up, then we help, IT team will help to make some entries like creating bulk POs or bulk transactions in that 1 to 2 days of corrosion will be there, right? So during that point of time, we help them. Data migration, this is when final data cleansing, validation, and transfer activities occur from the old system to new system. So like I was mentioning in multiple videos about the cutover, right? So data migration programs must be tested well in advance during UAT time, keep it ready. And the data cleansing we have to do during UAT time, at least 80% of the data should be provided by the business, even 100% is also, it will be good. So the data cleansing verification business has to do during UAT, what kind of data is good or bad, any changes, changing of unit of measure, changing of certain valuation classes, or changing of gross weight, net weight. These too many things will happen from UAT to the cutover time. So those parts need to be taken care. But here in this blackout period, data migration means we are going to upload it only. So at this point of time, you want to do the cleansing, validation, verification, and all means the blackout period is not at all sufficient. So all these information, all these activities happen well in advance. So that's what I wanted to convey. Testing and validation. So when it comes to testing and validation, rigorous testing and validations are performed to ensure the new SAP system is functioning correctly and maintained. So this is a pure generic point. In the blackout period, we don't make testing and validation and all. So before going to blackout period, we need to do this one. So that's our key characteristics. Before that, we have to make it ready and do those things. Business impact. While the blackout period is essential for a smooth transition, it can temporarily disrupt the business operations. As 1 day or 1.5 day business as planned shutdown needs to be planned. And that's why they select the date where that any public holidays are there, or where there is a weekend, maybe the less activities happen so that they can manage to stop it. So these kind of things also they plan. So what is the importance of a blackout period? So clean data migration, it allows for a clean controlled migration of data to the legacy system to SAP. So whatever data, everything was properly made, that will be uploaded during the blackout period. So minimize disruptions by having a dedicated period of the transition. It minimizes the risk of data inconsistencies and errors that could occur if both systems were running concurrently. So what happens? Someone will say that these 3 POs we get in old system and 2 POs created in current system, then it may generate confusion, and maybe 5 POs will be again created in this new system. So the vendor will get 2 purchase orders for the same material, 2 invoices will be created for the same quantity. So these kind of descriptions will be avoided by keeping this blackout period, so that only one system will make it ready for everything to do in online without having any impact on the old system. Ensure system readiness. It provides a final window for thorough testing and validation of the new system. So it provides a final window. So the blackout period, to keep it like how we are going to make system readiness to verify all configurations are moved properly or not. We'll have a checklist in the blackout period before doing the cutover things. Ensure that all configuration, everything is done. Then master data mode, client specific things you need to complete. Otherwise, without maintaining number ranges, if you start uploading. So before blackout period, if there is a chance, if there is no current systems, it was more peaceful because you could move the configurations programs well in advance. Blackout period is, let's take it example of August 26th to 28th is the blackout period, but the configuration, everything could be moved in the August first week itself. Then programs, everything will be moved. And August 15th, 20th, by 20th, we would complete the activity of client specific settings like number ranges or partner profile maintenance. All these things could be completed by August 15th or 20th. So we have 6 more days. So the final cleansing, verification, master data uploads can be done. So it was a peaceful, but the main challenge will be if already in that system there was other companies are available at that point of time, it is too sensitive that we cannot move certain programs well in advance because of the impact on other things. So those all need to be taken care. So what is the duration? The blackout period length varies between days to week. Okay, in my experience, mostly 2 days, 3 days, like that we had seen that blackout period. Even in one of the projects, it is not even a day. So they had given from Saturday night to Monday morning 8 a.m. operation should be should happen in SAP. That's how we manage that. So planning and communication, careful planning and communication are essential to manage the blackout period effectively. All stakeholders must be informed well in advance about the planned downtime and impact on business operations. So we have to inform, otherwise they might plan some contract employees to do certain activities. Those kind of things can be avoided, and also inform to the members to utilize any of their leaves or anything or ad hoc things, anything they can plan during that point of time. So overall, the blackout period is a critical phase in an SAP implementation project. While it involves temporary disruptions, it's essential for a successful transition to the new SAP system and ensures data integrity and system readiness. I hope this has given you a good understanding about this blackout period. I explained in my cutover period things and all. So here some certain things like testing and validation and all. It's like one high level sentence to understand that the program and the data validation, everything was okay or not. Just a quick checks. We are not going to do the testing of end to end within the short time of time. During the blackout period, our main focus will be doing the master data uploads and completing the cutover data, all open POs, open sales orders, and if any other open related financial things, everything need to be made it ready so that the business can do their activities once the Monday morning 8 a.m. they can come and do their activities. So that's what the thing is planned. So I hope this blog will be helpful for you. And I'm trying to make certain videos by using our blogs itself, because I started making the blogs again. So making more blogs, I was doing in and out somewhere, but I'm planning to start more blogs so that we can use a similar blog for our video also, so that you can documents, because we get in Udemy, you can access both documents and videos, but in YouTube, unfortunately, you can access only videos. So the people sometimes message to me that one, where can I access that document which you used in the video? So I hope if I use my blogs for making the videos, you can come and study. That also will be helpful. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. And also the blog also is going to be known to the many new people. So there are plenty of documents are there, and please come and watch. And you can see the categories you can utilize for Excel skills or general videos, latest YouTube, S4HANA, iDocs, handling unit management, any whatever topic you wanted to learn, you just come and select the category and go through. Thanks again for your time. I hope this video has given you a good understanding. Keep sharing our content. Keep learning. Bless me with your wonderful wishes and prayers. Thank you. Hi, good morning, everyone. So warehouse activity monitor. So I'm going to add this topic to our WM videos overall content. So it has been pending to make it. So what is this warehouse activity monitor, and how can it add value to the business? Okay, so today we are going to learn that. So if you come to the theoretical wise, what is this warehouse activity monitor and how does it work? If you can check that. So let me check it. So the warehouse activity monitor in SAP Warehouse Management is a vital tool for warehouse supervisors and managers to monitor and manage critical warehouse activities in real time. It provides visibility into potential bottlenecks, delays, or errors that could disrupt warehouse operations and impact customer satisfaction. So what are the key benefits? Like early issue detection. So it allows for proactive identification and resolution of potential issues before they escalate, ensuring smooth warehouse operations. Improved efficiency. By monitoring and addressing delays or errors, the warehouse activity monitor helps to optimize warehouse processes and increase productivity. Enhanced customer service. So timely identification here, identifying how many open transfer orders are there, open TRs are there. So you are monitoring properly and completing the on time, so that the customer service you can serve better, right? So you don't know that there is a one receipt is pending, one truck was received in morning 10 o'clock, but no one has done it, just planned, but they have not yet completed. But you have urgent shipment which needs to be sent today itself, but you don't know about the proper identity pending, truck receipt is pending. So you can check it that what receipts are pending, what are the transfer orders are pending. This is related to uh, the one which you have a shipment. We are waiting for the stock. So you can immediately complete that receipt before 12 o'clock, and you can plan for the shipment evening 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock to your customer. So these kind of improvements can be possible. And informed decision making. The warehouse activity monitor provides various insights into warehouse operations, enabling informed decisions making for continuous improvement. So when you're getting to know about what are the documents are pending, what are the delay activities, so definitely you can make it like yes, it is it is critical. You have to complete. The critical also can be monitored based on the business requirement. A document is created, it should be completed within 1 hour. Then they can keep it the critical as 30 minutes or 15 minutes, so that it will come in the report, or 5 minutes also. If the document has to be completed within 1 day, then the critical you can keep it like maybe 12 hours, like that you can keep it, so that in the monitor those documents will come. Okay, we are going to, when you see in the system, you will come to know that. What are typical scenarios which are covered in warehouse activity monitor? So when you see this one, unconfirmed transfer orders, I was mentioning like monitoring transfer orders that have not been confirmed within a specified time frame, indicating a potential delay in the movement of goods. That transfer order might belong to goods received against vendor, or goods transfer posting, or internal transfers. It can be picking to customer. It can be anything. So you can filter based on the movement type. You can filter, but all those transfer orders can be shown in the monitor. Open transfer requirements, the tracking of transfer requirement. General transfer requirement will be created when you transfer from WM to IM or IM to WM, or where you are doing the goods issue against cost center or goods issue against scrapping. These kind of activities, when you perform in inventory management, system will create one transfer requirement in SAP WM that you can monitor it. Open deliveries, of course, the most popular, like open deliveries, you have today you planned 40 deliveries need to ship to the customer. You can monitor what are the open deliveries are available. Critical stock, identifying stock levels that have fallen below a critical threshold, potentially leading to stock outs and impacting order fulfillment. So that also you can monitor in warehouse activity monitor. And finally, remember that to utilize warehouse activity monitor effectively, it is essential to configure the monitoring objects like critical parameters. Okay, transfer order, 30 minutes, transfer requirement, 2 hours. If you make it like that, that monitor will show you too much critical. The main critical objects only will be visible. If you keep everything 1 minute, 1 minute, or 5 minutes like that, you will see again, whatever you are going to see in the report, the same thing will be visible in the monitor also. Coming to the configuration, there is not much configuration here. We are going to use the standard layout mostly. And configuration wise, define critical parameters we are going to set up. I'm going to show you how to maintain the critical parameters. The transaction code is LL01, which is used to monitor the different things which we discussed earlier. For the illustration purpose, I put it, you can cancel multiple transfer orders or confirm multiple transfer orders in bulk, or print transfer orders. These things you can definitely plan it. So let us go for to the system. So how we are going to maintain the critical parameters. SPRO, reference IMG, and logistics execution. Let me put it. Logistics execution, warehouse management, planning and monitoring, warehouse activity monitor. Here we have this activate warehouse activity monitoring objects. So this will be available, but we can put it like what are the things. HA1 is our warehouse number. So what kind of monitoring objects we have, the standard layouts are being used. define critical parameters, which I highlighted just now. I have already opened it on the screen. Define critical parameters. So here you can see that how system has shown the different things and the critical parameters. This is warehouse number, and this one is moment type. This is source storage type, and this one is destination storage type. These are the few important fields which you can observe here. Unconfirmed transfer orders, open transfer requirement, open posting change notice. What is this posting change notice? Posting change notice is something like when you're transferring the stock from quality to block, that block to unrestricted stock, that kind of a stock type related transfers. And when you're moving from one WM storage location to another WM storage location within the same warehouse, posting change notice will trigger. Okay, so these kind of places. And deliveries, we know that the deliveries, outbound delivery, where to issue the stock to the customer. So during those cases also you can see that. And negative stocks like the stock related things also you can do it. And stocks and interim storage type, that will be good for you, like how you are monitoring the interim stocks which are available and all. So let me check it, how we are going to make those things. So where is our warehouse? Warehouse number is HA1. So storage type 011. Interim storage types are there 902. Maybe we'll maintain some 5 minutes. Just for testing purpose, I'm keeping. Maybe 921. So 1 minute you can keep it, because during the video making, small time also will make it. Okay, we can make changes to that, how we are doing that monitoring things. Let us go to the system to do certain transactions. So go to LL01. Warehouse number is VA for HA1. Execute it. So movement type. So you want to check it, any unconfirmed transfer orders related to. Okay, 311. Or even we can do related to 561. That also good. Easily we can test it. 561. So whenever you come here, first you need to put the cursor there and go to edit, click on determine data again. So put the cursor, go to edit, click on determine data again. So if there is any data, system will automatically cut it. Okay. So now let us go to the any transaction. We go. 10 quantity. One 710 RM02 and quantity 10. We added it. We can use it RM01. Okay. So now the currently stock is in 998. LS26. Okay, stock is in 998. Let us check whether it is visible in the critical parameters or not. So entering storage stock. Determine data again. You can see here. Okay, there was some 916 volt pending one it was showing. Okay, so let us do something. One receipt, we will do that one. ME21N. And we have a purchase order. We have a purchase order. 100 quantity. I'm saving. The PO is created now. So I will create VL31N. But I will create a smaller one. Let me use the inbound delivery for multiple testing. Quantity, stock placement, save. We created the inbound delivery now. PL33N. Inbound delivery created. I'm creating the transfer order. So transfer order also created. Okay, now transfer order is pending. Let us run the activity monitor. Okay. 101 is the moment type. Open unconfirmed. Determine data again. Nothing has come. Why? Because the critical parameters are maintained in a way 4 hours of time. Go to SPRO. Go to logistics execution. Warehouse management. Planning and monitoring. Warehouse activity monitor. Define critical parameters. Go to HA1. Moment type 101. Let us change this 4 to maybe 1 minute and save it. So now let us go to this one and determine data again. See here, now the one has come. Is it related to our transfer order? Let us go and check the details. Yes, this is related to our transfer order. Just now we have received it. Confirm transfer order and complete it. Okay. Similar way, you can use other parameters. You can keep it like 1 hour, half an hour. So based on the critical, the business wanted to see that one delayed things or critical things, those things only will be visible. So that if you keep 1 minute or 5 minutes in the real-time system, it will be horrible because you will see a lot of entries in the warehouse activity monitor. So it's something like you have 10 tasks and all 10 you kept in your critical thing, then you cannot do, right? So we have to manage properly that time. When the business is running, it should show only the delayed, more than 6 hours, more than 4 hours, more than 2 hours, still the activity is pending. So those kind of stuff only need to be visible. So you have to plan in that way when you are making these kind of critical parameters maintenance. This can be used for open transfer orders, open transfer requirements, and those all kind of activities. I hope this video will be helpful for you. And let us check that one more thing. LL01, HA1, no movement types, critical stocks for production supply. Also, you can see determine data again without movement, how long it is waiting, critical deliveries, negative stock. If you have any negative stocks, also you can get it. Either you can right click and go there. See, there is a 999 negative quantity is sitting. So system was showing that negative quantity is also available. If you have any pending deliveries, determine that again. So partially process the delivery is pending. System is showing that one. So you can make all these as a critical things, how you can efficiently monitor your transactions, how you are going to plan it, what are the pending and how to monitor, how to complete those things and all. I hope with this video, you will understand that how to manage your warehouse activity monitor in your regular operation. Thanks for watching and keep sharing our videos. Keep learning. Have a good day. Hi friends, good evening everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. So in this video, I'm going to share you about what are the challenges faced by a tester. So based on my experience, we have certain kind of points, and also for having more accurate points, I discussed with one of our followers. Okay. So she is working as a dedicated tester for last few years. I collected few points from her. So that also will be helpful for you, like how we are going to face the issues, like what kind of issues will be coming from a tester. So those kind of things we are going to discuss today. And if you see that one, the dedicated tester means if you see few big projects and all, they keep a separate testing team. Okay, in SAP also. So the configuration team or development team will complete and give that team for the testing. So they perform the regression testing or UAT, regression testing and system integration testing they do. And UAT, as usual, the business people are going to do it. So what kind of challenges they generally get it? So let's go through those challenges. I hope it will be helpful for you when you face interview and also when you get any role as a tester, or even as a normal consultant, you are going to involve in testing phase, right? You will do the config, you also will do the testing at that point of time. Definitely these points will be helpful, how to mitigate the situation, how to make things better. Well in advance, you can ask the team to provide respective data to avoid more issues. That's what our main agenda of this meet, whatever video we are going to discuss today. Each point you learn before your testing starts, you keep this checklist and highlight your project management and the team who is going to provide you the data. So that will be beneficial for you. So let's go to the topic today. What are the challenges faced by a tester? So testing, we know after configuration or after development is completed, we move to the testing phase. So if there is a dedicated team, we ask them to run these test scripts. Okay, if, run these cases, they only have to prepare the test script based on the understanding what kind of changes were happened, whether it is only a change in the existing process or else it's a brand new process. Based on that, they have to update the test scripts or prepare the test scripts and work on that respective solution. Okay. So if you see the first point, non-availability of low-level or high-level design diagram. So it's mainly if it is a new process, the proper documentation, like what exactly was done, what are the modules involved, okay, and who is going to do what step. Those kind of information is not provided properly to the test team so that they are not able to visualize the end-to-end testing. Okay, they might miss one or two things, or later they would find that issue, and later again they will do the retesting. Okay, So the master data preparation is not proper because they didn't understand the exact changes. So there were generic master data was prepared, but based on the changes, they have to take a proper master data. So all these kind of challenges will be faced by the tester because of the design details are not shared properly to the testing team. The another one will be like since testing will be the last phase. Okay, let us. Okay. So since testing is the last leg of the project, we have to face a lot of time crunch. Yeah, generally what happens, they don't allocate proper time for the regression testing and UAT and all, they give some point of time and this much time only they allocate for testing. But you know, right, in the regular project point of view, there would be overlapping of certain developments will get delay or requirements keep on coming, new requirements. So during that kind of frequent changes and the challenges, the time which they allocated for testing may be reduced. Initially, they planned for 4 weeks, but they might pressure or they might request to complete within 3 weeks. Or that line, when you are getting such kind of a request, definitely you are not able to complete and you have to work additional hours. And sometimes the testing quality also will come down because supposed to run for 4 companies, you may run for 3 companies, or else you may not do the end-to-end proper with less number of lines of purchase order creation. So these kind of things also may happen when the time is not sufficient for the team to do the execution. Okay, so these kind of challenges also faced by the tester. Non-availability of code change or method change during the CR testing. Yeah, for example, if the change request means already there are 2-3 programs, and every program they were adding certain kind of information. For example, they were adding some changes or they were adding bug fixes, or else they added certain new logic for that. At that point of time, uh, they will face the issues like how they are going to work on that, and they have not shared the exact changes happen, so the testing is not efficient, or testing team will suffer what area they need to test because the program has 10 functionalities, which functionality they changed, which functionality is affected, that kind of availability, the non-availability of code changes. Okay. The next one will be like reason for every defect is not data issue. So usually when we raise a defect for a feature passed in unit testing, and if that fails in SAT, it's not always data issue. When we have SAP and multiple third-party system, the data travel might have issue with mapping, etc. So what exactly the point concern is, whenever this testing team is raises some kind of issues, right? Then the development team, like main consulting team, may raise that this is master data issue, or you have not maintained a certain kind of master data and the data is not proper. They might say like that, but what the point was saying, like, not always every issue is a data issue. There could be that during development, they have not mapped the fields properly with the middleware, the third-party system. So SAP has 18 characters material code, and they might have 20, but that was not properly maintained. So they might get something more than 18. So such kind of any mapping issues, so those kind of things also are possible for such kind of challenges. That's what it was mentioned. Less time given for pre-testing activities like test data creation, system authorization, middleware, integration team, functional team interaction. Again, the testing time was reduced. Suddenly they reduce, they don't give the proper time, although they're requesting 5 weeks for entire doing SIT and regression testing, or else SIT to hand over for UAT. At that point of time, they might give 1 week less, and because of that one, they have to prepare the test data, like creating of a few. There will be certain guidelines like before go for SIT, you complete at least 50% of master data should be available, and authorizations for UAT, you have to prepare the authorization, or else in the testers also need the required authorization to execute the new transaction codes and any other program changes and all. So the middleware setup, like middleware should be available in the test environment. Okay, the middleware should call the third party system. So third party system also should have a test environment to receive our data or to make transactions. So generally they face challenges because of that timeline. No So no adequate information available on documentation, detailed explanation of development is missing. So somewhat this is duplicate for this point. Non-availability of code change. Yeah, something like, okay, we can put it like no adequate information. Somewhat it is similar to the same kind of a change. So no proper information about the changes, no proper information about the respective development or new things. The design diagram is not shared. So these kind of challenges and giving less time and expecting more to complete on time. So these kind of challenges are faced by the tester. And from tester side, they should be careful and they should be proper to prepare the master data, and uh, they should be proper to prepare master data and connecting to that middleware and third party system. The quality system is connected to our quality system or not, the connection testing, and working with basis to do all the required proper details like SCOT or any other RFC settings, everything is proper or not. These all thing prerequisites need to be taken care by testers so that they can save a lot of time to avoid those kind of connection issues, and suddenly middleware is not sending, middleware is not pop up with that data. Suddenly you transmitted some 20,000 materials and without proper packages, so that it was completely stuck in middleware. Then further transactions are not happening because already in the queue, middleware is holding that much data, so it is taking time to process it. So these kind of common things they have to manage properly. Okay. So that's it as a challenges faced by the tester. I hope this video will be helpful for every SAP consultant, not only for the people who are working as a dedicated tester or testing department. Yeah, as a consultant, you do the configuration, you do the testing, all those things. Okay. Thanks again for your valuable time. And if you like the video, you like it, and keep sharing with all of your circle. Thank you. Hi friends, good evening everyone. Thanks for your support on different platforms. Keep sharing our videos and keep providing your feedback, which will be helpful for me as a motivation. And also the inputs will be helpful for me to decide what kind of topics are needed for the audience to enhance their skills. So let us go to today's topic, and I'm going to tell you like if you want to get information about a background job, the two tables. Recently I was doing certain analysis, and most of the information was available in these two tables. I hope it will be helpful for you. So let us go to SN37. Take any job which is available in the system. Okay, you can give star star and execute it. So you will see the data like what are the different jobs available. So can run for a little bit longer time, maybe 7. You can also, if you know the program name, you can search based on the program name. Okay. And if it is running based on the event, then we can keep after event. Okay, let it come. So these are the status based on job status. Also scheduled means it is scheduled in the future. Released means it is ready to go, means it is already available. Based on the time it will trigger. And active ready will be like very few seconds of stays you can really see. Active means when the job is running, you will see the active stays. If the job is running for 10 minutes, in the 10 minutes, you see the job in the active state. Once it is completed, it will be finished with green color. If there is an issue, it failed, like it will be cancelled. Finished is completion, cancelled is the failure. These two are quite popular where when you are monitoring. And release, scheduled, ready, active, these are all at time being, at some point of time, it will be there. So that's what you need to understand, like how does it work. I think we have given the long range. So let us close it. Even though it's almost completed. Just okay, we got already. So no need to. Okay, there are different jobs be there, start date, end date. So if you click on any job, frequency. So we'll keep some immediate and periodic value, maybe daily. Save. Okay, we put it something. Okay, this is the job. So for example, if you want to see this job details, okay, how the job is going to be there and all that, we are going to check it now. Okay, just now we run that one, right? It became 7:33 India time. So it is completed. So the daily. So what we are going to do, if you want the information, which table will provide you, SC16N TB TCO. So TB TCO will be the overview table. Here you will get it. You will get the details like when the job was started. Okay. So for example, when was the job started, and see here today at what time it was running, every daily at what time it will run, 7:33, and what is the start date, those things you can see here. When it comes to the job details, right? Periodic job, you have multiple fields here. Unfortunately, field description is same, but when you go to technical name, those are different. Okay. So how it will be, let us check it. If it is filling the first one, it is minutes, this is hours, this is daily, this is monthly. Okay. So you can see this one, whether it is a periodic job or not, this will tell you. But these fields, minutes, hours, daily, days, monthly, I think this is yearly. So in that way, it will be taken care. And if the job is deleted, that information you can see. Okay. And if there is any script, those things and all, we'll see in the item level table. Okay. So let me show you what I was mentioning, right? The periodic job. See here, periodic job, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, periodic. Okay. So those things like minutes, hours, days, weeks. Yeah, in between that one is weeks, and finally months. So based on the value, you can come to know whether a job is a minutes job or hours job or daily job, that you can get it. So let's see the TBTCP, and this was the job, like exactly the table which will give you the in detail. Okay, so what is the variant, and you can see the program. We can see that report name, program name, ML activation. If you go to the step details, you can see this program and parameters. Those details you can see here. So the same program you can see in the table also. Yeah, this is the one. Report name equals the program name. Okay, the job, program name, and the variant name, who has created that one. Okay, and the list name, any other information at item level. Generally, if you are using any script, that also we can check it. So these two tables, you can use it for getting the information about the background job. I hope in this video, you learned how to verify the background job and how to get the details from the table. Like I always mention, you need to learn how to trace the failed jobs. Once you come to SN37, if you know some information like ML or MM, such kind of information, and if you want to check only the failure jobs, you can run for the cancelled one, you will get it. No, you want to get only the completed ones, you can click on the finished jobs. This is the way how we are going to monitoring the jobs. After you get the job, what you are going to do, you double click on this. Here you will come to know it is every 24 hours. Okay. And if you go to the step, you can see the program and the program type, parameters, the authorized user ID, those things you can see. Let us check our job for which we worked. So that is the step details, how it is available. And if you go to job details, you can see the when was it scheduled, when was the last change was happened, who changed it. So all this information, you can check it. The job name, executed the user. So that information, you can check it. If you go to job log, you will see how the job was progressed. When it is failed, you can see some error message here. So what kind of error message? Based on that, you can work on that. And then we will ask basis team to reprocess the job. So this is the way how you have to monitor the jobs and how to get the information of the jobs in a table. I hope this video was helpful for you to plan your work in your regular monitoring work. Thanks for your time. Keep blessing with your feedback. Have a good day. Hi friends, good evening everyone. So in this video, I'm going to talk about GR date in warehouse management, which is different from our inventory management related GR date. So this GR date is available in quant, and that will play a key role in your first in, first out. Okay. So let's take it the GR date in SAP WM, which is available in quant. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how will be the GR date impact when you're making any kind of a goods movements. First, let's take it that the current GR date of a quant. Okay. So current GR date of a quant is let's take it that is available as 03/06/2023. This is the current GR date of a quant. What is this quant and all? We explained in multiple videos. Now we will check it here. So go to SAP and go to LS26 HA1. Okay, I'm going to check any one of the stock. Okay, so this is called quant, and quant has a GR date. This was the GR date I am talking about. And during receiving, they got 03/06/2023 when you're procuring the material from the vendor. So now what happened? Stage 1. Okay. What happened in the stage 1? We will keep it like GR date. Okay. This is the GR date. Okay. This is the GR date. In stage 1, we perform transfer from plant A to plant B. Okay, current GR date of a count in plant A. Okay, in plant A, the GR date is 03/06/2023 after GR from PO. Okay, just will give like that. So stage 1, you transfer the stock from plant A to plant B on 09/10/2023. So you did a transfer, then the GR date at plant B okay, GR date at plant A and GR date at let us do this way. GR date at plant B. So GR date at plant B, it was nothing available because no stock. So here still plant A is having 03/06, but plant B will have get the GR date as a 09/10/2023. Now the stage 2, what you have done, warehouse to warehouse. Transfer from one warehouse to other warehouse. During this case also, this one will be still 03/06, but other warehouse it will become 9, 10, 10 to. So if you change the stock from one plant to another plant, or one warehouse to another warehouse, the new stock, the plant or warehouse which is receiving the stock, that will get the date when the transfer was happened. It won't care about the initial GR date, it will change. Okay. Now the stage, maybe case, okay. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Okay. GR date at, let's keep it source GR date at, so that it will be applicable plant and both, otherwise it will generate a small confusion. So GR date at the destination, GR date at the source. Now case 3, what you are going to do, storage bin to storage bin. You are doing the bin to bin transfer. At that point of time, this one also, this one, and both, when you do the bin to bin transfer, there will not be any impact to the GR date, but if you transfer to the another warehouse or if you transfer to the another plant, the GR date will be changed. That's what I wanted to tell in this video. When you're having 2 warehouses and when you're making changes and when you're transferring the stock, your GR date will be impacted. Okay, so system will take the transaction date as a GR date. So storage bin to storage bin on 09/10/2023. So no impact, still the GR date will be same. That's what I wanted to convey. I hope this video has given you an understanding about the impact of GR date during different goods movements. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, keep sharing with your circle. Thanks again. Hi friends, good evening everyone. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about a very short video, just how to launch Fiori from your SAP GUI. I'm going to show you that. And I'm planning certain videos on different transactions. So even I mentioned about there are already 2, 3 videos available on Fiori, how we are testing on Fiori. At high level, the screen feels at least 70 to 80% similar to our GUI transaction. Okay. So if you come to SAP and you can give this transaction, okay, you can see here slash UI2 slash FLP, SAP Fiori Launchpad. So you come to directly, you can click here, otherwise you can input in the menu. So once you click on that Fiori Launchpad, system will ask you to input the user ID and password. Okay. So input your user ID password of SAP login, or whatever ID system or what you are using. So system will launch you to the launchpad, which will have a different tiles of see here production execution and monitoring, demand driven, predictive material, production master data display. So if you check it at routing, shop floor control and manufacturing execution. So here it is in the production engineering. That's why you're all seeing those kind of things. And here, if you click on advanced planning, demand driven. So if you click on SAP, okay, you can click on the home and check all the related to the apps which are assigned to your area. Okay, so based on the roles which are assigned, you can access those kind of different data. So if you are a purchasing department, the purchasing related transactions will be assigned. If you are a finance related transactions are assigned. So you can manage what kind of access you need it and what kind of data you are going to access it. So for example, in-house internal orders, invoice, maybe you wanted to search for the procurement. So that area you don't have. Maintenance, sales group, sales contracts. Purchase orders. Okay, if you select the purchase order, you will see the details related to purchase order here. So what are the different purchase orders available? So if you click on that PO, you will see the purchase order display. So anyway, these are the how our current authorization roles are available, which transaction code you need to access, right? In similar way, here, what all transactions you need to access and how to verify the details. So those things will be managed based on the authorization. So this is about how to access Fiori and making the bookmarks and getting access and assigning that respect to objects and all that we can manage and go to the transactions, whichever you wanted to test. So that's it for a simple navigation to Fiori. And later you can make your app finder and what are the different apps you wanted to use it. So that will be helpful for you. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your time and uh, see you with another video. Thank you. Hi friends, good evening everyone. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the process called material status. What is this material status and how does it help business to do regular activities? For example, there are multiple material status are there. One is you can keep the status at the client level. You can keep the status at the plant level, means purchasing that level. And you can keep the status at the sales organization, that level you can keep it. Let's take an example today at the when you're keeping at the plant level. So how does it impact and where do you configure the status? So let us check this concept here. Go to SPRO, reference IMG, logistics general, material master, settings for key fields. Here there is a configuration called define material statuses. Let's take it. Okay, I created one thing. You can show you the blocked for procurement. They want to block for it, procurement activities. So then you can keep it, go to the details. See what I have done. Whenever they do the purchasing, give the error message. Okay. And for warehouse and all, you may give warning, but no need to give error. So that's what I put it. You can control that whether you wanted to use for MRP related, whether you want to allow or not. Okay. Production order, whether you want to allow. These all controls also you can keep. So let me create one more thing called Jet2. This is for blocked for goods movements or blocked for goods. So blocked for goods movements. So let me make it maybe blocked for stock movements. Blocked for inventory. Okay, no option. So blocked for goods movement. For this, what will I do? For purchasing, I will remove. And for inventory management, I'm going to keep it error message. And for transfer requirement and transfer order also, we'll keep it error because no WM or any inventory things you don't want to allow. So keep the status here. So this is the configuration, define material status. Now what we are going to do, other material, go to purchasing 1710. So Z1, I'm keeping the status Z1 and valid from 23/08/2024. Okay, past today. So from today, it is valid. So how will be the behavior? Going to ME21N and so take any okay. So let's change the material. You can see the message here, error message. Status blocked for procurement of material does not allow you the external procurement. So that is the use of, you can stop the procurement, but you can use this material for doing any of your activities like sales, transfers. Let us do it. MMB 1710. So this material is available in RM01. And okay, our favorite transaction, maybe we can MB1C, sorry, MMSC, I want to extend this one to other storage location. What other storage locations are available? RM0. Okay. Going to Migo, and I want to transfer from 3 pieces 17102 and okay, no, Migo transfer posting 311. This is the material 1710. Location is RM012, RM02, quantity 20. Okay. One step stock transfer for warehouse and HA1, HA2 not possible. Okay, maybe it was activated for different thing. So what will I open? RM01. One seven one A MMSC 171A. If we extend it to another one, now doing Migo. I want to show you that system is allowing you to do the 1710 RM012 171A. Quantity of 10. Okay, post. So what I want to show you, the material status you can control, block for procurement, but allow for doing the goods issue because they don't want to procure any more of that material, but they want to clear whatever stock is available. So during that kind of business case, you cannot do the deletion flag and all. It will block for everything, right? So, but by using the material status, you block for the procurement, no more procurement of the material, but you have some stock which is left. That stock you are going to use for the sales, transfers, those things. లేదు నువ్వు ఇందాక తెచ్చావు నాకు చూపించడానికి వెళ్ళి ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు అయితే లాస్ట్ So that is the requirement. Now what we are going to do, same material 312 purchasing 1710. We'll change the status to Z2. So now how will be the behavior? Go to ME21N and this is little rare, not little, mostly negligible cases where they stop the inventory movements but allow the procurement. That case is very less. I think almost no. Okay, but to stop procurement, allow inventory is a quite common scenario because when they decided to stop that material anymore, then business wanted to clear their available stock. So at that point of time, business will allow the all transfers, scrapping or sales, everything they will allow, but they don't allow any more procurement. Let's create ME21N. So go to ME21N and system got played slow. So give the material. See, system is allowing you to procure it. You're able to get the PO. But go to Migo and try to do any transfer. By quantity. Click on check button. See here, material has status blocked for goods movement. So you cannot do that. So that is the importance of material status. I hope you can manage how the configuration and based on the requirement. This one is like stop procurement and allow goods movements is quite common. Stop procurement, allow sales is also quite common. But allow procurement, but stop goods movement would be rare scenario. So when the business is asking, you need to ask them, what is the purpose? It looks weird. If you procure, he will fail during goods receipt, right? Because system will make you error. So those kind of things we have to explain. Maybe they are in confusion. They can rectify the requirement. So as a consultant, you need to understand and explain the business, what is important and what is correct and what kind of challenges will happen if they make certain kind of settings. We have to explain. That's it for today, and thanks for watching. I hope this material status concept and how to configure and how to test what are the business requirements we discussed in this video. If you like the video, keep sharing with your friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Hi friends, good morning everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. In this video, I'm going to teach you about, an important table, which will give you the list of fields which are provided by SAP in MM17 in case of material. If you take overall transaction, mass transaction, what are the list of fields you can know from this table. For example, if you go to mass transaction, MASS, let's take any one object type, purchase orders, BUS 2012. There are multiple tables and respective information, everything will be there, right? You want to know that what are the list of fields, these fields list you want to know. So how to get that? There is an SAP standard table which can provide you those list of fields. Let's go to the table, SE16N. Table is mass FLD LST. Here you can pass the object type, for example, BUS 2012. You want to know the list of fields which are provided in mass transaction, EK, KO. Execute it. Hmm. 2012. That's not deleted, I think. Okay, let's take any one of them which are available. Let's take maybe sales orders. You can pass the table or else you can execute it. So system will show you the list of the table and the field names under sales order. Okay, you can check for any other thing also. For example, if you want to check for the material master, maybe you want to see Mara. So system will show you the list of fields and the table, under the table and under the object type. So you can use this table to know this, what are the fields available in mass transaction if you want to make any changes during your project. I hope this video has helped you to understand about the list of fields available in mass transaction without verifying manually. You can download and you can check in your Excel sheet or anywhere how you can verify it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about the value in MB52 transaction. For example, let's go to MB52, the stock report, pass any plant and the storage location. So you will get the list of materials along with the stock and the value. Okay, let's take any one material. Let's take 251. Okay. Because if it is single line, that will be helpful for you to understand easily. So here you can see that quantity is 25, value is 1650. Now go to /O MM 03 251. Go to the accounting one view, org levels, GKP1 plant. Here you can see that moving average price 66. Okay, and the total stock is 27. So now if you can come here, okay. So 1650 by 25, and also there is some quality inspection is there, so that also we can just keep it. 132, quantity is 20. This is value, this is quantity. If there is no quality stock and all, then it could be easier for you to understand. Let's 48. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, put a formula, Okay. Say both are 66. So that's no need to worry on that, because always the value will be taken from the price in the material master. That's what I wanted to tell. So what the price we can see here, when you're checking this material master, okay, see here moving average price. If the material is managed in standard price, for example, here the price control is V. If it is standard, system will get that value based on the standard price. So finally, the answer is the value in MB52, whether it can be understood stock value or quality, whatever. So the value in MB52 will be derived from the material master price. If it is price control is V, then it will be moving average price. If the price control is S, it will be standard price. So the price will come from the value comes from the moving average price. Okay. Value is calculated based on the value is calculated based on the material master price. That's what I wanted to tell here. Here, one point we need to highlight. If the price control is V, if it is V, then it will be MAP. It will be moving average price. If the price control is yes, it will be taken from the standard price. Okay. This is the price control. Price control. Okay. If the price control is okay. If the price control is V, then system will calculate based on the moving average price. If the price control is S, then system will calculate based on the standard price. I hope this video has helped you to understand how the value in stock report is being calculated. If you like the video, click on the like button and subscribe to our channel and keep sharing our videos with your SAP circle. If 1,000 people or 10,000 people watch our video, my efforts are same. So you can join your hands to make these videos to reach maximum people. Thanks for your support and have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about the value which comes to initial stock entry. So during cutover or else sometimes during any kind of a stock correction, what we used to do, we post the stock into the system. Most of the cutover stage we do that one, because in the normal regular transactions, using 561 is not accepted by most of the audit things, and even because you're just boosting the stock without paying tax or without having any external document and all. Okay, so whenever you use the initial stock entry, most of the cutover, 99%, and 1% of cases, few companies may use 561 to do the stock correction, but they take the respective approvals and they provide respective explanation to that auditors. Okay. Let's go to this area, /n Migo. I'm going to do the initial stock entry. We don't have to post and all. We'll see that from where the value will come. And still you can override the value to go to goods receipt, select other. You can give this 561. Material is 251. Quantity 10. And where? We can give that one. Initial upload. Plant JKP1. Storage location 0002. Go to general. MS01. Click on check button. Enter external amount in LC. So this amount we can give whatever the exact amount you wanted to load on the material. Okay. And if the material already has a moving average price, then it will be taken from the material master. So here the field is made it as a mandatory field. So now what we are going to do, OMJJ, go to 561 to 561. Let's go to that mandatory or optional fields for the entire transaction. Field selection. Okay. So here the external amount in LC. Go to new entries. 561. The external amount in LC, EXPWR. Okay, this is already available. So we can just come back. Yeah, EXPWR, you make it optional. If it is mandatory, system is asking you to input the value, right? Then you need to input the value, what exactly you need it. So /n MSGO. Same way, material 251, quantity 10, plant GKP1 and storage location 0002, initial upload, material slip MS01, check it. So now the amount in LC is an optional field. If you give whatever the value it will give, that only will be coming. For example, if you don't give, how system will behave, I'm going to show you now. We generally keep it as a mandatory field because the risk of missing the value by giving, okay, post it. So we can see the accounting entries to know the value. So once it is posted, we'll see the accounting entries. Display, go to material document, quantity. You can see here, the amount in LC has come from the material master price. Okay, if you don't give, system will take from the material master price. If the material master price is 0, then your value also will become 0. So that's why initial stock upload, the business has to decide that they maintain all the material masters having the price. Even as a consultant, before we upload the stock, we need to verify, okay, business has given 300 materials with stock. For all those 300 materials and for the plant combination, you need to ensure that price is available or not. Then you have to check with finance and the respective logistics team. So these are the 300 materials you have given, but only 220 materials have the price in the material master, but remaining 80 doesn't have the price. So what to do? You have to provide me the amount in LC also. So this amount is the total amount for the quantity. For example, the material master price is 66. Okay, let's go to the material master. Also, we can open in another screen. That will give a better idea. So here, the material master accounting one view, it is 66. And that's why the total value has come as a 660. Okay. It means that amount in LC will be taken from the material master price. If the material master price is 0, system will upload the stock with 0 only. So that's why the 80 materials, you have to tell the system, you have to tell that logistics and finance team, these 80 materials doesn't have the material master price. So you have to provide me the total value for that quantity, so that once we upload it, system will update the moving average price automatically in the system. So the overall, the video purpose is you can input the value whatever you want during initial stock entry. For example, if you have not input the value, because just now I made it optional just to show you the behavior of the system. If you have not input the value, the total amount in LC, what is LC? Local currency only. Okay, the local company code currency only you can input. If you have not input the value will be taken from the material master price. If it is moving average price, it will be taken from the moving average price. If the price control is S standard, then it will be taken from the standard. I hope this video has helped you to understand the value source for the initial stock entry. You should ensure that either you should input the amount in LC during stock upload, or else you should ensure the material master has the correct price. If it is wrong price, again, your value will become wrong. So whatever you posted, that value also will be updated in the system. So when you check in MB52 and all, it will be taken from there. If you like the video, hit the like button and keep sharing our videos with your SAP circle. Thanks for watching. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you about how to block or unblock storage bins with SAP standard mass transaction. So the transaction code is LS06. So here you can block or unblock multiple storage bins simultaneously. So let's take any of the storage type under GK1. Maybe let's take it USA. Execute it. System will show you the list of storage bins. You can block or unblock multiple storage bins at a time. Let me do blocking of these 4, 5. You can do for all means you can click on the selection. It can be done all. Okay. I'm going to show you the 4, 5 storage bins, how I can do immediately. So here you can see the 2 icons. One is block and one is unblock. Click on block. You can keep both put away and stock removal block, or only put away block. That you can decide. The blocking region, damaged, under cleaning, or under maintenance, whatever you can maintain. And click continue. See, everything is done. Then you have to save, otherwise it will not update the table. This is the way. In the same way, you can do unblock also. For example, I'm taking these 3. I want to do unblock. Click on unblock. Now save it. So USA. Okay. So it has put away block. Click on unblock. You have to click on the which one you want to unblock it, right? Okay, it has put away block. You can put the flag and click continue. See, that is removed. Now click on save it. The block, it is unblocked. So by using this LS06 transaction, you can block or unblock several storage bins simultaneously without using any LS&W or anything. SAP standard transaction can allow you to do that activity. I hope this video has helped you to understand about the transaction. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to delete multiple storage bins with SAP standard transaction code. The transaction is LS11. You can use any storage type. Give the warehouse number and the storage type. execute it. So you want to delete certain storage bins. Okay, you can select all and delete, or else you want to delete only these 3 storage bins. Okay, you can select that and click on storage bins. So system has given this deletion flag. You have to save it. If you go back, it won't happen. So you can see the message 3 storage bins were deleted. So you already saved it. You can come back. So this is the way how you can delete multiple storage bins by using LS11. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to update multiple storage bins at a time. You wanted to update storage bin type, or you wanted to update a storage section, or a maximum weight, any field you wanted to update without using any LSNW or BDC or BAP, and nothing is required. By using SAP standard transaction code, you can update it. Let us go how to do that. The transaction code is LS11. You can give warehouse number and the storage type, execute it. System will show you the list of storage bins. For example, you wanted to update the maximum weight. You can do for all, okay, or you can do for few things. Let us, all means you can click on select all. Specific means you can select by manually. For example, I want to update for these storage bins maximum weight from 500 to 1000. Click on change data, and the maximum weight I wanted to change to 1000. Click on continue. 2 times you check it. See, system updated, but still it has not yet updated. You have to save it. Then only you can see the success message. 6 storage bins are changed. Same way you can update the storage bin type, also section, okay, total capacity, or any of these fields you can update by using LS11 transaction. I hope this video has helped you to understand the functionality is available in SAP standard without running for any of the ABAP help or LSNW kind of a thing. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. If you came to our channel for the first time, click on the subscribe button and keep sharing our videos with your SAP circle. In this video, I'm going to tell you that, is it possible to delete the storage bins which have blocked indicator? Let us check. Go to LS11, give the storage type and warehouse number. So there are certain bins which have the blocking indicator. Select 2 of them, click on delete. See here, only empty bins and bins that are not blocked will be deleted. So what we can understand, you can delete only the empty bins without any blocking indicator. If the bin has a block indicator or bin has some stock, then system will not allow you to delete it. See, nothing happened. In a similar way, you can check any bin which has stock. Select empty, click on indicator, go here, selection options, not equal to X. So you will get the list of bins which have stock. So take this one which has stock, try to delete it. Nothing happened. So if you have the stock or if you have the block indicators, either removal or put away, system will not allow you to delete it. Okay. So during getting that output also, you can filter by using this. You want to have the list of bins which have not blocked or all. Okay, so like that you can also filter it. I hope this video has helped you to understand what kind of storage bins can be deleted from the system. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you that how to update certain fields in Material Master WM view. Okay, this is similar to other views also. Okay, recently I worked on this kind of a change, so I felt like, okay, let's share it, how to use it. So the transaction code, you can directly go as MM17. Okay. In this video, I'm going to show you that without any uploading kind of a function. So you can select the table MLGM, okay. Execute it. If you want to change the specific materials, you can pass the list of materials. Otherwise, you can give like that. And warehouse number GK1. Okay. So if you want to change for all or you want to change only for few, like I mentioned that, you can take a decision. Let us take specific materials. I want to take it. Okay. I want to take for /n SC16N MLGN table GK1 warehouse and execute it. So I want to take only these 5 materials. Okay, go here and use this paste button so that system will copy all the materials, whether it are 60 or 70, anything it can come. Now execute it. So now go to this option where you can see the list of fields. For example, I want to update bulk storage indicator or allow edition stock. For example, I want to update allow edition stock. Okay, now it is blank. I want to update to X, means I want to activate the flag. Put that button and select like this. Then click on this button called carry out a mass change. So it is update for all the fields. Okay. For example, you wanted to update only for 3 or you, so like that also you can unselect or select, you can do that. So now click on save. So system is updating the allow to edition stock flag for the 4 materials which we have selected. So once the saving is completed, the changes are completed, system will show you the success message. If there are any issues, that will give you. See, message has been issued, everything is success. You can see all the green, no errors. Now we are going to check this one, allow to edition stock. Okay, that field is somewhere here. Yeah, allow to edition stock. These materials have blank. Just refresh it. See here. For all these materials, allow to edition stock is updated to X. I hope this video has helped you to update any material master fields easily without using any other programs or LSMW. You can practice for different fields and different values. It will give you an enough command. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button before you leave. Have a good day. Hi friends, good morning everyone. How to update the themes of the SAP login? We have multiple different kind of looks, right? So where can you control this? I'm going to teach you in this video. So I'm already in login. Just /NEX. Once we come here, this is the SAP GUI. Here you can update the details and all. Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain about one important report in SAP Warehouse Management, or if it is S/4HANA, we call it like a stockroom management. So here, mainly what happens when it comes to stockroom management, you can see it is in S/4HANA. The report name is LX25. Okay. So for example, if your business is asking that one, we want to know the, I have total 2000 bins, how many bins are already at least one time counted in this physical inventory. So they can run the period, okay, maybe from 2023 to 24, whatever the duration, and all the bins can be given, or I'll just give the warehouse number and execute it. So that the warehouse number and storage type you can give, or else only warehouse number. So system will show you the details of what was the last physical inventory was carried out. So they can filter what are the bins still to be pending. Generally, this activity will be done in the month of March, because as per the most of the audit guidelines, you should count at least once in a year. Okay. So that they will verify the missing bins, they will do the stock count before end of March. So you can use this LX25 report if the business is asking to analyze the physical inventory carried out bins. So LX25 will be suggested for that. Okay, I hope you can utilize in your projects. Definitely it will be helpful. Thanks for watching. Hi, in this video, I'm going to tell you about one important program. So generally we get a question that what is the year-end activity for a warehouse management? So generally number ranges, everything and all, we don't maintain year specific. Okay. And of course, we ask to the business that please clear all of your open documents and all. But still, if you have any open documents, right, any transfer requirement or posting change notice, still it is at the WM level. So it can go to the next month also. But generally at the month end, if they do the stock count, of course, they have to clear everything. That's a part of every month end. But what is this year end one? If you go to program SC38, so the program name is RLRE0LPQ. RLRE0LPQ. So what is the use of this program? This program will reset the physical inventory. So for example, when you go to LX16, so this is the physical inventory continuous inventory creation. Here there is an option called only bins not yet counted. There is a checkbox, right? This checkbox will check in this financial year, is it counted anytime? Okay, or else it will check that one, the bins are counted in this year, in the financial year. So what happens, this March completed, April 1st, 2024 has come. For example, it will come soon. So once it came, if you didn't run this report, system will still consider as physical inventory was calculated, physical inventory was already done like that. So what we do, if you go to this program, execute the program, and you can, without test run, you can give the warehouse number, whatever you are going to give. So central warehouse. So wait, that data was not there. So GSK. So actually, this was a recently refreshed warehouse system. So a lot of data are not available properly, no documents and all. So what happens in the real time? So once you have executed this one, the system will reset that no physical inventory was done in that year. So whenever you go for LX16, okay, for example, if you put this checkbox, only bins not yet counted, system will consider no bins are counted on the day of April 1st. So it will reset. Okay. Otherwise, what happens? Even you counted in 2023, but still in 24 also system will consider like it was already counted. It's because you have not run that year-end program. So if you run on April 1st every year, all the bins will be reset as no physical inventory was carried out in that financial year. So that business can do the stock count, and they can use always the checkbox to filter the bins which are already counted. They don't want to count again. Okay, that is if the company's requirement is yearly only once they want to count each bin, then they can, this checkbox will be definitely helpful a lot. For example, if they feel like no, we always like cycle counting, they go, okay, not the system cycle count, business will select that whatever bins they want to count. So they give the bin range and they create a physical inventory document. For those companies, this checkbox they always remove. We suggest them to remove it because they don't want to count only once. They want to count again and again. So they will give the bin range and go for a stock count preparation. So this is the only year-end main year-end activity I can say in warehouse management. The program name you can find it again, RLRE0 LPQ. Okay. You can add to your year-end activities in warehouse management. Thanks for watching. Hi, good morning, everyone. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about one important business requirement. Okay, this is about the receiving process. So in receiving process, we have a business requirement, receiving process. So in receiving process, what kind of business requirement we have? Okay. So here, purchase order is created for 100 pieces. And vendor, as per vendor information, they create inbound delivery for 40 pieces. 40 pieces slot is coming. So inbound delivery was created for 40 pieces. Now transfer order is also created for 38, so 40 pieces. Okay. Transfer order is also created for 40 pieces. So now the business requirement is how much we are receiving, that much goods receipt needs to be completed. Okay. So once they go for that one, so the actual received quantity is 38 pieces. Okay. So actual received quantity is 38 pieces. we can consider like based on the 38, as soon as they receive 38, we can keep it aside, or else let's make it more clear for this example. So inbound delivery also 100 pieces created. Okay. But actual receiving was 40 pieces. So transfer order was created based on the 40 pieces. So confirm TO for 40 pieces. Here business requirement is goods received should be 40 pieces. This is the business requirement. Okay. So they want to post the goods received immediately for 40 pieces. They don't want to wait for remaining 60 pieces. So remaining 60 pieces may come tomorrow or like that. But they wanted to make it goods received based on the each confirmation. Each confirmation, goods receipt needs to be posted. So one slot has come, but inbound delivery has planned for 100, but one lot only has come. Another lot, because of certain reasons, it may come in 2 days or 3 days. So you cannot wait this 40 pieces not to do the GR. So how to achieve this business requirement? So here at high level, what I can say, based on each TO confirmation, goods receipt needs to be posted without waiting for overall inbound delivery quantity. So let us check in the system. VL33N. Let us check if some inbound delivery we can get it. Okay. Go to stock placement. Okay. So here you can see that overall put away status and WM activity status. These are all based on the EWM it was available. Okay. GSK ROH. Okay. Okay. So this one, and what I'm going to explain you here. So generally what happens when it comes to normal cases, put away status will be still in B because you have not completely created transfer order, right? Only 40. And WM status becomes C because you have completed the confirm the whatever planned quantity. So during these cases, GM status will be A only because you cannot do the goods received until both will become C and C, because that is the SAP standard behavior. But to overwrite it, like to overcome it, you still wanted to post goods movement status for the partial quantity, because put away is only 40, this is 40, but the delivery quantity is IBD quantity is 100. But GM cannot be posted because all should be same. That's what the normal thing. So let me show you the configuration where we can control it. Go to SPRO, reference IMG, and logistics execution, warehouse management. Go to interfaces. Go to shipping. Define shipping control. Here you can go to define shipping control at moment type level. Here there is a configuration control where you can make the business requirement to convey it. For example, take any one of the warehouse, GSK. Here you need to select the goods received for purchase order and select the option. So what are the different options are there? Do not copy WM quantity as delivery quantity into delivery. So for example, if you confirm the 40, don't do any activity. Most of the cases you keep the blank. What is copy WM quantity as delivery quantity into delivery. Okay, what is this happens? Let me explain the all 4 options. So copy WM quantity. So here, so this is the one, right? So if this is the 40/40, if you select blank option, it will be like this. Goods movement will be 0. This is blank. If you have a blank option, it will be like this. If you go with option 1, what is this option? Copy WM quantity. How to write it? 1. Okay. Copy WM quantity like that, right? Okay. So we need and 2. 4. 4. This one, do not copy. This is the blank. This is for the blank. So each one I'm explaining here now. So for blank, it will be like this: IBD quantity 100, and put away status is still put away quantity will be 40. WM status, everything will be 40. Copy WM quantity, delivery quantity into delivery. So then what happens? 40, 40, 40. This is 0 only. Okay, if you select option 1, put away quantity will become 40. It will copy automatically inbound delivery quantity. So if you select option 2, copy WM quantity, delivery quantity, and post GR. See, here what happens? 40, 40, 40, and it will post the GR for 40. What is the option 4? Do not take WM quantity as delivery quantity, but post. So inbound delivery will be still 100 only, but system will post the GR. So option 2 and option 4, goods receipt is being posted, although inbound delivery quantity, the received quantity is not equal to inbound delivery quantity. If you select option 2, for example, the business where the requirement is that we want to receive only once for the inbound delivery. And if they receive any new quantity, we want to create a new inbound delivery. If that is the requirement, you have to choose option 2. So system will post GR automatically and the inbound delivery is already closed. So if they get a new quantity, they will create a 60 quantity again for the new inbound delivery. If you go with option 4, the clients who needs that inbound delivery, they don't want to create any new inbound delivery. So for example, especially when the companies who are using EDI, so the factory sends one inbound delivery only, and one lot only they will send. Maybe the materials are coming in the next truck or else in the same truck also, but it may be received in the evening. Okay. So whenever they do the GR, TO confirmation, immediately they want to post the GR so that that material will be used for the sales planning and immediately sales team can plan it. They don't want to wait for 4 hours, 5 hours also. So such kind of a companies, definitely we activate the GR. But the decision of 2 and 4, how do you decide? If it is 2, the company can create inbound delivery again. They want to create again inbound delivery. They don't want to keep the inbound delivery open for some time. Then you will give 2. But if the company says that we don't create inbound delivery again and again because the inbound delivery is linked to their what you call the lot number, which is given by the factory or the vendor. So during that kind of a companies, you will keep option 4. So what will happen? Today 40 completed, and tomorrow when you get a 30, you can do 30, 30, 30, and next 30 again you can receive. So same inbound delivery will not be changed in option 4. Okay. So blank and option 4, entire 100 quantity will be received with one inbound delivery. But option 1 and 2, you will create a new inbound delivery for every transfer order. Means for option 1 and 2, one inbound delivery always will have a one transfer order, most of the cases. And option 4 and blank, you will have a multiple transfer orders for the multiple of same inbound delivery, because you are not changing the delivery quantity and creating multiple transfer orders. So this is the business requirement. The overall, what is the requirement? Business doesn't want to wait until every quantity and all. They wanted to do the GR immediately as soon as the TO is confirmed. One TO to another TO, there may be 1 hour gap or half an hour gap, or business doesn't want to waste this 30 minutes or 1 hour time also, because few certain urgent materials will be there, which they planned for evening production and morning only stock has come, or else the evening sales they planned to customer and the morning only stock have come. So immediate information is required, so that the sales orders which are in the back order will be automatically converted to outbound delivery, and the sales team or the picking warehouse team will do the picking process. So I hope you got an idea about all these 4 indicators and how does the behavior, whatever status or quantity. Okay, I can just I have given the status here. You can understand here whatever quantity, WM quantity, and goods movement quantity and IBD quantity. So this is the way. I hope in this business requirement, how to fulfill it and what the configuration you need to do it. I hope you got a clarity. And yeah, you can provide any of your questions or feedback, compliments, whatever you wanted to give, you can mention in the review or comments. Thanks for watching.